Hi! Realized I didn't even set a timer for anything. And the lo-fi music is still playing on my end. Um, but this is guerrilla streaming here over on CV Friends /YouTube.com. I actually don't know what my thumbnail is, but it's fine. I'm pausing the music, actually. I don't think you guys can hear it, but I'm distracting myself with the ominous thunder rolling in the background. Um, Oh, I should keep that up because that's the whole point. I have been doing writing sprints on and off for like half an hour, struggling to pay attention. So I figured if I pointed a camera at my face, it'd be easier. So that's what we're here to do. We may shortly be visited by or joined by Tina if she wins the race against Wi-Fi and defeats her computer and gets it set up. But for now, it's just me. I'm working on Storm's Heir, which is my gay dragon novel. I haven't adjusted my lighting. My window's open. I don't even know what that noise is. Um, Someone probably is going, oh God, why did you not set up the tech? You didn't test anything. We all know who that person is. But it's fine because it's my channel and I do what I want. My hair looked good, so that's why we're streaming, really. And now I'm not actually loving my hair, which is even funnier. It's kind of crunchy. Let it be curly for the first time in like a couple weeks. I'm glad it still curls, so I didn't like fry it or anything. But I definitely need to like get a curl cream that doesn't just make my hair crunchy. And look at the back; it's kind of sad. It's uneven curly, but that can be a different video if some curl cream company wants to sponsor me. I want to say hi to Sam. This is me saying hi to Sam. This is Sam showing up and agreeing with me. Shout out Sam. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's me going, my hair doesn't look great. Or maybe it's me saying my hair is great. We'll never know unless she says something else. So, with that lovely introduction that I'm so good at giving, we're going to start a sprint. Oh, I also have up on the screen what's the name of it? Oh, I wanted to like hover over the app. It's called Stream City Lo-Fi Sessions, Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. It's on Steam for like $12. If you're interested, you should buy it. Sam said it wouldn't get copyright claimed. So if I get copyright claimed, that's Sam's fault. So yeah, this is my little lady who doesn't really look like me, but in essence, she does. She's wearing thigh-high socks, which would I have not found a pair of thigh-high socks that fit over my thighs. So they're too powerful. Let's get going before I keep talking. Boom, buttons. Boom, that button. We're doing a 30-minute sprint. We're doing a bunch of 30-minute sprints. I'm muting now. Have fun writing or being productive or whatever else you're doing.
Hello. I immediately have to sneeze.
Do you want to mute yourself?
Yes, one sec.
Hello and welcome back. What did everyone get done that sprint? See if I can banish our little timer thing. There we go. I still have ominous wind noises playing in the background for me, but that's just from the fun little lo-fi device. Hi Tina,
Hello.
welcome.
Everyone say
I
welcome to Boo.
oh my god. Just a little void in the background with ears.
Yeah.
I'm on page 20, which means I got through editing. I'm going through and like leaving comments for later me to edit because I just wanted to like read through the whole thing and then I'll go back in. Then I'll work on the outline and add in a couple more acts to the whole story, or like arcs and acts. It needs at least two more acts and but one arc put into the acts I've already planned. And like a 5-act book, which is not normal for books, but it might be 2 books. I don't know. But I'm going and being like, expand on this. One of them I literally typed out like, don't be afraid to myself. Like, this is a good idea, but don't be. Let's see what I actually wrote. Good idea, past me. This character should also be there. Maybe have this other dude present as well. Don't be afraid to flesh out the world. And then I like full named myself for pure dramatic effect. So I'm being like, okay, this is a cool idea. I like chuckled at my past writing at times. It definitely like have written in this such like what's the word? Kicks and starts, bursts and starts. What's that phrase?
I've heard that phrase before, but I don't know it well enough to know whether it's kicks or bursts. I would believe you either way.
Hear the winds. Let me turn off the winds, or turn down the winds. There. Okay. So many tabs. So yeah, there's so many bursts and start. I don't know, whatever that is. Where it's just like I can see like, oh, I got into the groove with this chapter, and then the next scene starts, and I like totally was like hadn't touched the project for months, like wasn't sure what I was doing. So I'm going between very like simple, like basically a fleshed out outline of a scene, using the term outline very judiciously, like very freely here. It is a scene, but it's just very simple scenes to like cute things, like, or even just within paragraphs where I can see I like opened up the document and I started writing, and so the beginning of the scene, or like the beginning of the paragraph, here's a dramatic reading. They ride through the capital streets in an unofficial parade, the knights preening under the attention of the common people. Jason recognizes none of the faces watching them. It's starkly different from what he's used to in the name of a village that it's currently Resental, but that's a dumb name. And then Jason focuses on Caleb. All of that is fine, but like we've never seen the capital streets before within the book, so I'm like, what does this look like? I have no idea. Like, it's a vague street right now for me, and I'm the one writing the book, so I want to like flesh out, like there should be a description of this. The capital is such a big place in the book, and later we'll have the capital streets from the perspective of our other lead coming from a completely different background, and I think it'll be interesting to show the contrast between the two of them. And then you have scenes like, then literally the next line is his cheek. Jason focuses on Caleb. His cheeks, still covered in baby fat, are red and a blush from the attention. He waves at the common people with one small hand. Jason shoves down his apprehension. There are over a dozen knights accompanying them on the hunt. There is no reason Caleb should be in harm's way. Where I'm like, okay, as that paragraph went on, it got more like fleshed out, interesting, but definitely is like, it needs to be, focused on.
I love the description of Caleb's cheeks. Like
Thank
with the big
you.
fat. I just want to pinch him.
He's my baby boy. He's Jason's younger half brother, who is like, Jason's mom died under mysterious circumstances, and his dad, the Emperor, remarried a much younger woman, and had Caleb. And Caleb's never met Jason before, and is a mix of being terrified of Jason, who's like 20-ish, and Caleb's like 8. Terrified of him, but also like knows that it's his brother. But his mom has been like, hey, your brother's gonna hate you. She's a little bitter. It's not her fault, but she's had a hard life, practically a child bride. But he's gonna hate you, like stay away from him. He might like, because she's afraid her child will be injured by his brother, because the child also, like Caleb also has a right to the throne, but Jason wouldn't actually do that, but no one knows that because he was kind of kicked out of the capital for the past 9 years, 9+ years. So it just like, I'm having him, Caleb, being both like, you're so cool, you're my older brother, but also I don't know who you are. And they have this cute little arc, but I love Caleb. And I just, in writing his description, was like, his cute little cheeks and his big white eyes, and he's hiding behind blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, I'm making him like a 4-year-old. He is a person with agency. He is just also really cute as a little kid. Well, that was the end of our break, because I only gave us 7-minute breaks. I'm just gonna go backwards and make that a little bigger. I don't even know if I can do that. Let's see. No, okay.
Oh. Are we just going into a sprint then? No Tina progress?
One less sprint and then 10-minute breaks. Can I make a break beforehand? No, I'll just hit play with this in a second. But yeah, let's check on chat real quick. Let's see. We had apparently Alice uses Spirit City all the time, so it's fine. RP showed up. Hello, RP.
Hello.
Sam's done a lot of work today, so she's just gonna chill. I'm wearing a Fantasy High sweater. I'm on episode 11. I've been binging it because I have nothing better to do, and it's a lot of fun. And I know I wore this sweatshirt on Friday, but I did wash it between then and but I have D&D tonight, so I was like, oh, I'll wear a D&D sweater. Tina saying hi. RP, yes, it is both of us. Nikki showed up. Hi, Nikki. Sam was saying how we can hear the winds. I fixed that. Just letting you know. Thanks. RP has accomplished dinner. Probably going to get a bit more mac and cheese. Amazing. And then prep some stuff for finding beta readers, hopefully in the near future. Nice.
Yes.
Sam likes the way I leave myself notes. Thank you. Because it alternates between what the fuck are you doing? This is a terrible line. What were you even thinking? And like gentle parenting. So that's the self-flagellation and gentle parenting. Those are the 2 editing modes I'm in, or I have for myself, not for other people. Then it's always actually evil. RP says I should have left myself notes when I did my last edit. Totally blanked on doing that the whole last edit. Did you just like put in like spelling, like fix lines yourself? Or like, so nothing for later, but just in the moment fixings? Laura is also here. Wow, we pulled in so many more people than I thought. I was like, I was guessing maybe Sam would show up, but she had the list of things to do today, so she might not, and maybe like one other person. And currently there are 7 people watching. So hi.
Hello.
Sam helping with tech. Laura wrote a serial killer romance / fiction this morning. Turned out really well. Go you. Still need to write flash fiction for writer battle that's due in 3 hours. I believe we'll be doing this for another hour and like 15, and then I have D&D.
Nice.
And Laura said dinner was amazing. Made pulled pork mac and cheese. You guys are just eating so much mac and cheese. I ate mac and cheese last night. I can't say anything, but
I had mac today because I can't have mac and cheese because I've got a cold and the cheese will just make it worse. But now
I
I'm
thought you were
jealous
going to
of all
say you're
you guys
lactose
having mac and cheese.
intolerant. I'm like, how did I not know
No.
this? But yes.
No. Thankfully I am not. I suspect I might be becoming lactose intolerant because I don't drink like full milk often. I have oat
Mm,
milk with my coffee. Um
I would.
as the gays do. And
I don't like the nutty flavor. I like soy milk because it's so sweet.
mm,
But I like adding when I make home, like not homemade, but like powdered Alfredo sauce. When I use the powder, I'll add soy milk to that, and it gives a really good like flavor palette to it because of the sweetness of the milk. Um,
I've never even heard of powdered Alfredo sauce before.
oh,
I will have to look into that
it's
because
like
I
little
like the
packets
idea
at
of,
the grocery store.
yeah, I'll have to
We've been making it
investigate
my whole
if they
life, but I
have
used
that.
to burn it so bad when I was a kid because I had no idea what I was doing. Where I love Alfredo, and I would just give up making it myself, and like would only have it every once in a while when I got my like, mom to make it, because I'd be like, I want to make this, but then just totally can't do it myself because it starts like burning. But that's just because I didn't know how to adjust the stove because I was very young. Let's see. Perhaps someone posted it in the Troublemakers promo and people in the Troublemakers servers like your stream. I wonder who that could have been. I appreciate that person. That definitely isn't Sam. RP said the last edit was mostly just for grammar, but I definitely noticed storytelling things that I wanted to look at again after beta reading happens. Cool. All right, that's the last comment I'm going to do for now because we're going to end into our next sprint.
Wait, hold on. I didn't get to talk about what I've been doing.
What are you doing?
I finished knitting the body part of a dress right before stream, and now I am knitting a little remote control holder for my new remotes.
I thought you were
Because
doing sleeves.
no, I'll do the sleeves afterwards. This is a fun little project, and then I'll do the sleeves
Or
because the
you can
sleeves are going to
strap
be
the
difficult.
remote control holder to the dress, and so it's like a holster for remotes.
That I probably could. The idea is that it's going to be hanging up on the wall, and then my remotes are going to like slot into it. But
the dress holster.
dress holster would be cute, but yeah, after I do the remote control holder, then I'll do the sleeves. But I'm not looking forward to it, so this is me procrastinating on them.
Okay. Your mic is like really muffled, but I don't know if it's just on my end or not.
I might just need to use my actual microphone and not just my headphones mic. I can plug that
I'm
in.
gonna send us
Do
into
the
the next
sprinteroni.
sprint, and we can test afterwards. Bye. Let's go.
Bye.
Ta-da. Okay, I'm back. We're all back. Hello, people. My leg's so asleep. Let's see. Okay.
We're back.
Hi, Ron. Hi, Laura. Oh, you guys can't see that I'm clicking on things, or that I was hovering over things. Hi, Laura. Yes. Time to get down to business to defeat the words. Everyone. Let's see, what page did I get to? I got to 22, but I kind of got in the zone, was starting to just, instead of being like, hey, this sounds weird, or like poor word choice, I ended up just fixing it. It's a fight scene, which is why I was like, I know how to do this. Just working on the pacing and stuff. I also realized that Tina, how do you spell Griffin? How would you spell Griffin?
Griffin.
Okay.
I believe how you spell it.
So apparently there are 3 actual spellings of the word Griffin. I was alternating between Griffon and IN, like you said. And I was like, wait, which one is it? So I Googled it, and according to Google, both are correct. But the IN is modern American English, or it says American US English. And then Griffin, Gryphon, is a British English or old timey. So I'm actually no idea which one I'm going to use for the thing, and I literally keep alternating between not the PH one, but that I'm considering switching to the PH one because it's kind of cool.
I think the PH one is like a closer spelling to like if it's a Greek word that looks like when they translate Greek into English. You know what I mean? I don't actually know if griffins are Greek though.
The Wikipedia title referenced Greek stuff, so
probably, yeah. They're ones
we can credit the Greeks.
We can always credit the Greeks.
My
dad needs that on a sweatshirt.
Book of Monsters and not Monsters and Monstrosity, like Hobgoblins, Fae, and all that stuff. That I was using for my Sapphic Fae script that had griffins in it, and I think it had different spellings and all sorts of things, but I don't actually know which one is. It seems like the people have spoken that it's Gryphon is the coolest way to say it. But I have a fight scene with a griffin, and I was like, huh. I also made them really fucking big. I forgot how big I made a full-grown griffin, which I wonder if that was influenced by that monsters book I was reading, or I just decided it's twice the height of a horse. And I'm like, that's really big past me. Like, that is not... but it makes sense for later, because the small child dropped from the griffin's beak and breaks his leg. And I was like, yeah, he's lucky he only broke his leg. He's being dropped from really high. And that's the griffin's just standing there at that point. Not even like into the air. So I was reading, so I went through that fight scene. I don't think I actually got very far in my editing yet. Page 22. But I'm having fun with it. So how's your thing coming along?
I am this far in my knitting, which
nice.
Is
vague black shadow on my screen, but it looks a slightly bigger vague black shadow than it was before. Oh, look at that.
Which is about a third of the way there.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been like measuring it to my remotes, but
nice. In my little Laura did 91 words, bringing up to 239, which is nice because you only joined in like to getting your laptop out like 10 minutes left of the sprint. Laura says the PH knew the British one. Sam says, but like a regular horse or a Clydesdale. I think a regular horse. I don't actually know how tall a Clyde. I'm definitely saying that wrong. Dale horse.
I think you are saying it right.
Clydesdale?
Yeah, I think it is called a Clydesdale. I like them.
Right.
They're very pretty, but I mean,
5 feet 7 inches. That's wrong.
I was about to say, I think they're taller.
I'm like, it's showing me a picture of a horse that is very much taller than this man, and it's saying they're 5 feet. No, Google, you're just wrong in this point. Your Google AI shit.
Well, it's AI. It's always
16 to 19 hands tall.
Oh yeah, they
I'm
do
a
that weird
fake
thing with
horse
horses
girl.
where they
I
go
don't
through
know
the
what that
hands.
means. Well, I know what it means, but I don't know the conversion rate of that. So, a regular horse for now. Should I give my main character or love interest a special big horse? No. He can't afford one, even though he's a prince. He's
Have him saving up for one, like this many shekels or whatever.
So yeah, that's what I did. It was fun. I like writing, in case anyone was doubting that.
I mean, sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I don't ever dislike writing. I'll dislike a scene or like a mechanic I have to write, but not actually. I know there's all these memes about like writers who hate writing and like writing is hard and that kind of stuff. There are aspects of writing that are at times difficult, but I wouldn't say writing is hard. Does that make sense? Or do I just sound like an asshole who thinks they're better than everyone else?
No, I feel like I get what you're saying. Like
I love writing. Like even when it's difficult, I love it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I feel that way with like art, like drawing and stuff, where like it's hard, but when you do it, it just like you're just so in it, like you're just so passionate about it.
Yeah,
that, like,
I mean, like
you know,
there'll be aspects where I'm like, today is not a good day writing wise. Like I'm either not confident in my skill right now, or like this is a very complex scene to write, or it's a very basic scene. I'm just not feeling very motivated, which probably means it's not a very good scene, which means I should make it good and then I'll go back to enjoying it. But overall, I did choose it as my career. And I'm happy with that decision. I enjoy it. But yeah, that's just the thing that's been on my mind for a while about how like a lot of people, I mean, I see a lot of stuff about, I don't know how many people it actually is versus how loud those certain people are. It's just like, writing is hard. I hate writing, but I am a writer. And I'm like, why? You don't seem like you like it.
vocal minority potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
I feel like, yeah, I would wonder, like, because I feel like also it's a thing of like it's easy to be like influenced to say that kind of stuff even if you don't feel it, you know, like, or at least you don't feel it all the time, you know, but like when someone says that, you remember the few times you have, you know. But
yeah. Anyways, philosophy with CB and Tina. Writing philosophy. I feel like I have something in my eye, which is why I keep messing with it. But now I feel like there's just gonna be a lot of footage of me being like, "Whoa."
Well, as long as you're not hurting your eye, it's fine.
No, just messing with it. I think just some of the makeup's like stuck my eyelashes together, like the mascara, and so every once in a while it's still like wet enough when I like blink, it like, holds the eyelashes together again, and that's just a really weird feeling. We're having horse debates in the comments. I know that. I know how horses work.
I know how horses work doesn't mean I like them.
Maybe the back is, I guess that's just a very short man because the shoulder reaches around the same height as that horse. I'm shaming this random man on the internet. Yes, you can absolutely share some of your flash fiction, Laura.
Hell yeah.
We'll read it after the next sprint, which will probably be our last one because I have D&D in 45 minutes, and that's really important to me. Hi, Jessica. Welcome to our last sprint of this tiny little pop-up. I guess this is not. I've been doing this for an hour and a half. It's not a tiny comparative. Well, we'll see. All right, let's do a half an hour sprint. Hi, let's go. Ta-da! We are done. Let's see. Stop sharing and ta-da!
Hello.
How do I do that? This is how I do that. Ta-da! Cool. I got up to that's okay. So first I got up to page 27. And second I really I was reading the fight scene and stuff, and I was like, wow, I'm torturing this small child. Not actually. I'm just putting him through the ringer. Like I mentioned, breaking his leg and stuff. And then I get to the end of it, and I'm like, he's going through it emotionally and physically. And then I get to the end of the chapter, and I'd obviously done different passes through the scene before, because the end of the chapter, it's like, oh, his brother looks him over, and there's nothing worse than scraped palms. And I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
We've established, like, he's not doing well. So I have to go back in and decide if I'm going to break the child's legs or not. Because I think at first I was supposed to do like my original idea was like probably him not being injured and him just being really scared. And then I was like, nah, let's give him an injury, like a broken arm or something. I broke my arm plenty as a child. And then I was like, oh, this pass through, I was like, oh, he broke one leg. He's already trying to crawl away, and we've described his legs as limp. Maybe they're even worse than that. Now they're mangled. And then I get to the end, it's like scuffed palms. I'm like, yeah, no. I need to find like a midpoint or make a decision. And then I moved on to the next chapter, which also has a main character and a child. It's supposed to be like parallels and stuff, I think. And but everyone's much more not injured there, mostly. There was a leg injury, but it's fine now. But maybe I should break the child's arms or something. I don't
to vary it up.
To vary it up, or I'll just keep legs. I mean, legs get injured all the time. So yeah, I need to decide my injuring of children and characters and such. But at one point, probably during that, you can see my jaw drop open as like the kid whose legs may or may not be broken like starts to beg his brother not to hurt him because he's so scared. I'm like, oh, we went full in on this. The injured child's trying to crawl away with his, at the time, mangled legs because he's so scared of his brother. Okay, that one really hard really fast, and I did not remember that, and I was not expecting it. So that's what I did that sprint. But I got through like 5 pages because I got into areas that were well, figured out. Wait 1 second. I'm gonna go through chat. Let's see. Oh, we have Laura's. I'm gonna go through everything, and then at the end we'll do Laura's little what they have so far. Sam says, to the writing is hard thing. I think it's more of a social media and stuff likes to glamorize the struggle. I agree. I
mean, I feel like it's a bit of like that, but also other, factors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sam headed out. Chris and I are going to the store. Have a good sprint. Bye. Nikki goes, sorry, I haven't said anything. LOL. I'm working on a Duolingo lessons. I'm learning Italian. No worries. Nice. I need to get back to my Duolingo now that I actually know how to use it. I pass through Koreatown all of the time, and I'm like, at one point I could potentially maybe pronounce some of these words, but didn't know what they meant. And now I don't know anything, so I probably should restart. You said how you're listening to Pink Pony Club, a fantastic song. Jessica got roped into parent things, so nothing has been done. Well, you can go and rewatch the entire stream and do stuff that way. Or find someone else, another stream. Laura has 444 words total now so far. Nice. And about to do the climax of the story. Oh, there's more scrolling down. You can break the legs, just don't peel and eat them. I hope that is a reference to something.
It was a reference to you talking about the child character in your.
Yes,
in your
the breaking legs, but I was like, is there something else that you? I don't know.
I mean, maybe.
Eating them is catching me off guard.
I think that was the point, but yeah.
Okay, cool. I won't peel and eat the child's legs. Laura says, torn palms with pebbles embedded in deep in the cuts, whitening them with their injection. Yes, yes. The kid's gonna get healed. This is a royal prince. Will get healed very quickly after this injury and needs to appear at like a gala or banquet. Either, I think it's that night. So I'm like, breaking
Laura's
the
too
kid's
good at
leg,
giving me the
healing them,
heebie-jeebies.
and then making them go to the banquet would be something his father would do, though. RP walked away and came back to see the injuring children. Yeah. Yeah. You shouldn't be surprised anymore. Jessica got things pulled up and did absolutely no writing, all parenting things. But that's still doing things. So
Yeah.
not a okay, you're just like that. All right. Speaking of Laura just being like that, we can do a little reading of Laura's thing. All right. This is Laura's flash fiction that she is writing right now. Revenge clouds judgment, robbing justice, my grandfather once said. See that it never blinds you. That was before he died. Bullet lodged in his brain, bloated body washed ashore among ragged driftwood. Before I had to verify his partially fish-eaten face. Sorry, Grandpa. The shing of sliding polished metal fills the confined space I'm crouched in. A bullet magazine locked into place and heavy against my leather gloved hand. 6 months of reconnaissance, deals, and listening to police scanners finally gave me the location of my target. The man who killed Grandpa will sleep with the fishes tonight. Come hell or high water, demons or angels, the magical rune scar on my palm activates as I focus on my intent, the glove hiding the sickly yellow glow. Noise.
Laura continues
Interesting.
to give me the heebie-jeebies every time.
Crab legs about breaking legs and just skinning them and eating them. Thanks for coming to our stream. Yeah, I have
it's a spooky Sunday, I guess.
What?
It's a spooky Sunday, I guess. But,
It's a spooky Sunday. This was a pop-up stream with was supposed to be a joke thumbnail given to me by a lovely person, but I went, haha, that's funny, and made it the actual thumbnail. Yeah, thanks for coming. Thank you for joining me, Tina.
Thanks for having me.
All right. We'll see you guys. I mean, I will be on Sam's channel tomorrow, and then Whip Wednesday this week will be on my channel.
I might be there tomorrow. I might have to cancel, honestly, because I'm kind of up and down sickness-wise. But yeah, have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for joining. Bye.